Hello Sumo fans! In today's episode of Learning the Lingo, we will be tackling just one concept, but boy is it a big one. This video will focus on one of the most important occupations in all of Sumo, the Gyoji. Today's episode was requested by Tachiai readers Ben Marshman and Kukufuji. The men tasked with officiating sumo matches are called Gyoji. The primary responsibility of a Gyoji is to referee bouts and determine the winner. When two rikishi mount the doyo for their match, the Gyoji begins his duties by introducing the competitors. If it is the last match of the day, or of the basho, the Gyoji will also inform the crowd at this time. As the rikishi go through their pre-match rituals, the Gyoji will encourage the wrestlers to synchronize their breathing. During these rituals, the Gyoji stands with his gunbai, or war fan, facing the eastern side of the doyo. After conferring with the timekeeper, the Gyoji will indicate to the rikishi that it is time to start the match by saying "Jikan desu," it is time to start, and "Matanashi," no false starts. The Gyoji will then face the center of the ring with his gunbai turned forward, another indicator that it is time to begin the match. When both rikishi are lined up, the Gyoji calls "Heujite," telling them to put their hands down. In the event of a false start, the Gyoji calls "Mada Mada," or "Not Yet," and the rikishi reset. Once the rikishi charge, the Gyoji springs into action, moving around the ring to simultaneously view the match and stay out of the rikishi's way. Whilst moving, he will cry out either "No kata," you are still in, to let the rikishi know the bout is still going, or "Hakioi," to encourage the rikishi to put some spirit into their match when the competitors have slowed down or stopped fighting. When a rikishi is sent to the clay or pushed out of the ring, the Gyoji must immediately point his gunbai towards the winner's side of the doyo and call his name. If a bout has prize money on the line, the Gyoji will present it on his gunbai for the winner to take. Should a Gyoji's call be inconclusive, the ringside judges and Gyoji will meet on the doyo to discuss it. Though a part of the meeting, the Gyoji is not allowed to dispute the veracity of his call. In event that the decision is overturned or the match is too close to call, the Gyoji will either point his gunbai towards the true winner or officiate the rematch. In this highly demanding job, precision is paramount. To illustrate this importance on precision, the sport's highest-ranked referees, the Tate Gyoji, carry ceremonial knives called tanto, with which they would commit seppuku should their decision be wrong. Well, no Tate Gyoji would really commit suicide following a mistake. They would nevertheless submit their resignation should they miscall a match. However, these resignations are rarely accepted. Whilst one Gyoji oversees the action on the doyo, two others are responsible for the public address system during a Hanbasho. These Gyoji sit in the crowd and announce the rikishi's hometown, heya, and rank, and inform the crowd of the technique used to win the match. In addition to officiating sumo matches, Gyoji serve a variety of ceremonial and clerical roles within the sumo world. The Doyo Matsuri, a ring purification ceremony, is conducted by Gyoji prior to the beginning of each basho. On every day of the tournament, Gyoji take part in the ring entering ceremonies of the Juryo and Makuchi divisions. They are also present on the doyo during the Yokozuna's ring entering ceremony. In addition to these rituals, the Gyoji are responsible for drafting the Banzuke rankings, setting out the matches for each day of competition, announcing the next day's competition, and helping administrate the heya they belong to. Much like rikishi, who assume ring names, so too do Gyoji. When a young man joins sumo to become a Gyoji, they must adopt one of the two family names, Kimura or Shikimori. As Kimura is seen as more prestigious, the Kimura Gyoji outnumber Shikimori by 3-1. It is not uncommon for men to switch between the family names as they progress up the ranks. Gyoji eventually forego their own personal names as they advance up the hierarchy, and adopt one of the more traditional ones that have been passed down through sumo's long history. At the top of the Gyoji hierarchy are the two Tate Gyoji, who also adopt traditional names. The lower of the two becomes Shikimori Inosuke, while the highest is named Kimura Shonosuke. Please note, at the time of making this video, there is no Kimura Shonosuke in sumo. Most Gyoji join sumo at the age of 19, where they enter a 3-year apprenticeship. It takes approximately 15 years of officiating to reach the Juryo division, and a further 15 to officiate Makuchi. To reach Tate Gyoji, one must have shown exemplary service for over 40 years. In a sport renowned for its athletes' lack of clothing, Gyoji stand out in their beautifully ornate apparel, but their attire is not just for show. It indicates important information about their ranks within the NSK. While all Gyoji carry gunbai and wear iboshi caps, their hitatari robes, footwear, and colorful tassels vary between the ranks. Makushita Gyoji and lower wear shorter robes, have black or green tassels, and call their matches barefoot. Juryo Gyoji wear tabi socks, full-length robes, and green and white tassels. Makuchi Gyoji wear red and white tassels, while Sanyaku Gyoji are permitted tatami sandals and vermilion tassels. Finally, the sport's two Tate Gyoji wear tassels of imperial purple to signify their importance, with Shikimori Inosukes being purple and white, while Kimura Shonosukes are pure purple. So that is our word for today, and I hope that you have found this video informative. If there is a term that you would like to see covered, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching and supporting the channel, and I will see you all very soon.